Hi, I'm Carol Mack, and welcome to another episode of Strategic Solutions TV. Today, I'm talking with Amanda Pelaez, who is a mental health therapist in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Amanda, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, I know that you offer several different types of services in your business. Can you tell us what you do, what services you offer your clients and your patients?
Yes, absolutely. So we are in a changing time, a very busy time. And therapy used to be something thought of you go in to you're fixed, to you're perfect, to everything's better, years and years. That's no longer the case. So what we do offer is a variety. So whether it's a therapy session at 45 minutes, a prorated 35, or sometimes extended 90-minute sessions. I also offer life coaching. So whether you are maybe wanting to work on just one particular issues, and we have packages of 4 sessions for that. Also, I do offer I do offer on the phone consulting one time too. So if there's ever a time you need to just talk and check on an item, something that's going on in your life. So seems like a lot of variety, a lot to choose from. I do always offer free 15-minute consults. So if you ever want to call up to see what's really going to be the best thing for your needs, that is always available. We have sessions that are either face-to-face or Skype.
Well, it's nice to know that somebody can call up if they just have a question to cover with you. I'm sure your patients come with a lot of different types of challenges. What kinds of different things have you successfully worked with and helped your clients with?
Part of my passion in this field is helping individuals who have suffered and experienced trauma, loss, and grief. I have over 10 years clinical experience working with the population of veterans, first aid responders, healthcare workers, adults and children who have experienced domestic violence, survived physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, neglect. So something that I commonly work with families about is changes in their family status. So whether that's a divorce, whether that is co-parenting issues, maybe one of the parents, now that they're no longer in the home, is having a less active role and the child's having difficulty with that. And also adjusting to the addition of new family members, how we adjust to having a blended family. So with teens and children, things that I've worked on and commonly see is self-esteem issues, difficulty expressing themselves, having difficulty with their academic performance, especially the teen years can be really difficult. Maybe they've started exploring substances, maybe some at-risk behavior of cutting themselves or making statements that they're feeling suicidal. With individuals, I've worked on it's a variety of things that come through your door, but something that I'm seeing is individuals that want to feel better, and there's just some barrier and block. And maybe they've done a lot of work on themselves, and so maybe they are experiencing some depression, anxiety, but they're not really feeling that fulfilled in their career or their life, and they want to really be able to create their own life that makes them happy.
I'm sure that must be very satisfying to see people make progress in those kinds of areas.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you've told me that you really love your job. So I'm just wondering, what is it about what you do that really gives you joy? And why does it?
Like I was saying earlier, therapy isn't, I'm going to fix you, make you all better, and then you leave and going to have a perfect life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's really not our goal. My goal is to be the mustard seed. So when I see that someone gets it, someone's learned a skill, and now that they're going to be able to survive better. When I've worked with young girls and they're discussing past events of sexual abuse and they get it, that they're still beautiful and perfect and whole no matter what's happened to them. When they have that shift and that change of the belief about themselves. When I, work with individuals who've experienced different kind of physical traumas, and they're sharing their ugly, their things that they feel shameful about, and they share it to someone and they're not going to feel rejected. They're going to say, okay, I said my secret and everything's still fine. This person is still here to support me. And that's a beautiful thing about my job. I don't know how you can do this job without challenging yourself and growing as yourself, because when I'm holding the space for someone in front of me that they're capable and they're whole and supporting them in that way and giving that compassion and empathy, you got to start giving it back to yourself, or even develop that more and more. So I'm really, really fortunate. It's a great thing.
It sounds wonderful. I think that's a wonderful field to be in, where you're helping people like that. What service area do your clients tend to come from? What service area do you cover with your practice?
I have 2 office locations. One's in Wilton, Manors. The other one's in Coral Springs. So our Coral Springs location, we see a lot from Parkland, Boca area, definitely Margate. My Wilton Manors location is really close to 95. So we have individuals coming from Hollywood area and then all the way back up from Boca too. So serving really all of Fort Lauderdale.
And then, of course, like you said, you also can do consults over Skype and even live over the internet. So really, that could make your service area almost be anywhere, couldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know we always say we're all so busy, but it's true. So sometimes to make that weekly commitment and have to drive 30 minutes on top of the hour. So you know what, if your kids are away somewhere and you are able to open up the computer and have that private time in your room, that's great.
Absolutely. Amanda, what's the best way for someone to reach you? I know that you've got your website there, but tell us your website, your business name, and what the best way is for somebody to get in touch with you.
My practice is called Feel Good Now Counseling. You can email me at feelgoodnowcounseling@yahoo.com. My number is 954-278-9935. My website is feelgoodnowcounseling.com, all very easy. You go on my website, some of the added benefits there is I do have blogs on what are some of the most questions that I get from individuals, is such as what to expect from a therapy session, how do I prepare, what are some of the questions I should be asking when I interview therapists before I choose who do I want to select. I'm an out-of-network provider for insurance, so on there's a really good script, step-by-step process of when you contact your insurance company, what to ask for in order to get reimbursed. I also have a really good resource list on there. Another one of my passions is accessing information. I can't stand, and it irritates me when I meet someone and they've had to really struggle to find access to information. So I have a resource list on there that has suicide prevention, addiction, some really nice education material to give family members on depression. And once again, I want to say that when it comes to me being willing to talk to you, even if I'm not the best fit for whatever means, if I can give you another referral, if I can give you access to some information, I'm willing to do that.
That is great information, Amanda. Thank you so much for that. And it has been a real pleasure to talk to you this afternoon.
Thank
so
you.
For any of you who may have concerns in some of the areas that Amanda talked about that she covers in her practice, feel free to pick up the phone, give her a call, and as she said, you can ask her 2 or 3 things for her to help you determine if you're going to be a good fit for her to work with. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Amanda, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.